concerns with us. You want to share them quickly?
Yeah, briefly. So as you know, a proposal, there is a delay between the time it's submitted and the time it's executed, right? And it's about 7 days right now. And in the current proposal, Danny, you hard coded, and I think that's kind of a good thing to do. Both the ETH price and USDC price. You say basically we want this many USDC for this much ETH. And actually, right now it's not even the final amounts. But if you do this, the problem is like by the time the proposal is executable, the price will have changed, and so that means that the transaction would fail. And so what I suggest, I think the best way would be, can we get the influencers to take ETH? I think that's the best option. If they don't want that, then we need to take a risk. And then, Danny, you need to change your script to do a proposal where you basically say, hey, we want an output of USDC. So I think, whatever is the amount fixed, and then we'll spend whatever ETH needs to be spent to get there. Obviously, this is very risky because if by the time the transaction goes live, we have a big slippage, we're screwed. But that's the only way, unless these guys are fine getting ETH.
We had an alternative idea
Ah,
that involves. Wait, who's
I'm
at the
sorry.
airport? That involves essentially using our multisig as an interim. So essentially converting or essentially sending ETH directly to the multisig and then make a payment, like essentially do a conversion directly on the wallet, right? And then make a direct payment. It's not perfect in the sense of, automation. We acknowledge that, but it might bring us to still a solid out. Okay, good. We were thinking maybe you've got to complain a lot about
I
it.
mean, you'd have. I mean, I would obviously look at this, and you have to be careful about the amounts and stuff. But yeah, if that
Yeah.
works, I think that's the way. You'll have the same problem in multisig, just to make it clear, right? Like you need to make sure that by the time this is submitted to the multisig and the time this is approved, there's as little time, because the slippage might affect. So it's not shouldn't be 7 days unless your multisig signers are slow. But even if it's like a couple hours, you might see a difference that means that transaction would fail. Make sense?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan then. Okay, Danny, we count on you. Andrew, we count on you. I know you're listening to this afterwards somewhere. Okay, good. One problem solved. Check. Second thing is not a problem. Yo, guys, this UN thing totally killed me. It was very exciting. Also, some of the other speeches were like super inspiring. It was actually really hard for normal people to enter the UN like Science Summit meeting portal, which I think is some feedback I would like to give them if they are willing to listen, me and my feedback. But overall, really great experience. Made me realize I might want to get a how is this called? Speaking coach. Someone can coach me to do this even better and more confidently. I think that would be good because apparently I didn't do such a bad job. And the other great outcome out of all of this is that first of all, we minted a memorabilia NFT for the people who spoke with Unlock, but we also have now the thing going where Janine, one of the artists involved in all of this, she's working on an NFT collection that we want to publish for Ethereum Phoenix, and of course we're going to use Unlock as well for that. So there's a new path, a new group of users, new group of people engaging with the protocol, which I always think is super exciting. Wait, Cosma, no one loves you. We all love you. What are you talking about? Exactly. We're so very loved at the marketing meeting. just just make competition here, Cece. Huh? What is this? Okay. So, anyways, great experience, overall good outcomes, I think, and I was able to share a whole paragraph on Unlock Protocol, at least something. The Scout game collaboration, we have to finalize the next step. So, as I told you last week, I will be adding the issues that we collected in the form to the GitHub, right? So, this is happening probably, I want to say, Thursday and end of day Friday, because I think it's quite a bit of issues I have to open. The other part about this is, what was it, Ceci? You brought this up. What's the other part of this? Next step with Scout Game. You wanted to discuss some points here. What else was it? Yeah, thank you.
I'm so sad I missed them because I do have alert. I mean, I'm getting emails now every time somebody responds, so I guess something's not working. But yeah, I'll look at them. If you share the links, that's always better. I can definitely
Yeah.
review more easily and faster.
Oh, on that note, remember, Julian, when a little bit earlier this year you put me in CC with an email with friends with benefits, but then there was no feedback, right? My friend here in Medellin, he's actually working on a regular basis with them on like a lot of website and graphic design projects. So he did me the favor of reaching out to them yesterday again, to two women in specifically that might be able to, like, I might be able to get them on a call with them and see where we can go with this, because that's just such a natural fit. It would be such a shame, like for them and for us, to miss out on this opportunity. So trying to re-engage this, right? Also, I'm kind of rushing a little bit through today because at 2:45 my time, so 45 minutes into our meeting, I have a meeting with the Rari Foundation to see if we have synergies, thanks to Kara, as per usual. So let's see what that is bringing. Um, then, content pillars for paragraph. Yeah, that's an update from Ceci, because we figured out some things today to become. I mean, we're continuously, I think, improving and organizing in a way that social media is being fueled, that, we have more stuff to share on the paragraph blog, right? And just making it very streamlined. It's a little bit of a process, requires a lot of effort and a lot of coordination, but we're getting there. So one topic we discussed today was like, what should be our ideal content pillars for paragraph? So we already have once a month the DAO Call summary, and then we discussed with Will, with Gosman Gonzalez, with Jonathan, and some other people what else, and Ceci can maybe share on those other points. Top. Thank you, Ceci. Yeah, I think we're really, like, what, not really. We are improving a lot, so that's great. There was something else that popped into my mind just now. I don't know anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, Manuel actually reached out. Not this Manuel. I mistook you last time for the other Manuel. I will not make the mistake again, but also hi. Um, the other Manuel, which is called Juan Manuel Elias, he and I were working on this app, right? And he is actually right now at base, or he was at base camp. And so he had a chance to meet Jesse and took a selfie with him. Yeah, he should share this actually here. So I'm super proud of it. And he also shared this app we're building, right? And Jesse seemed very excited about it. Yeah, Jesse from Base, exactly. And yeah, and he excited a few more people to try the app once it's out. So I think that's good. And he will be back end of this month in Bolivia. And I think before that time, I can finalize the wireframe for the app, and the illustrator we're working on, which is Kirsty. She will probably be able to have some rough drafts on the creature designs. So let's see how that is going. That was something that, yeah, I'm so excited about this, especially because it anchors into the Alana storyline, We have these like little creature. I don't know. Do you guys know Heinzelmännchen? Do you know the concept of this? It's like something very German. It's like this, it's written like this, Heinzelmännchen, and it's like good spirits of the house. And if you treat them well, they do work for you. If you're being, somewhat not so nice to them, then they start misplacing things. So it has a similar story, right? So there are these like little spirits. They look a little bit techy and a little bit crystally, and they essentially they build the pathway between Alana's world and our world, right? And so they help her build things essentially. Think of them as nanorobots or something like this, combined with a spiritual like component. Anyways, an event ticketing platform with unlocked protocol. So I was what shocked when you mentioned me. I'm so sorry, but also it's really cool. You're building a ticketing platform with unlocked protocol. Like leprechauns, yeah, exactly. German word. I know German words are horrible. I'm fully aware. Um, Actually, Mana, do you want to share something about this? Because I'm at the end of my agenda. So now it's time if you guys have something to share to maybe share about it. I'm kind of curious to hear. What are you building? Manuel, where are you?
Yeah, hello everyone.
Hi.
So, I was a little shocked when you mentioned Manuel. So, although I'm really glad to be here. So, I'm really new to Unlock Protocol, and I was just testing out a few of its features. I haven't really built an interface that I could share, but I'm interacting with most of the features and seeing how I could use them to bring something together. I think by next week I'll have something I could share. And so, in response to every exploration I've been doing, I wrote a small article and paragraph about Unlock Protocol and how it can streamline the whole process of event ticketing and managing people that are coming to an event and seeing how to, handle the finances and bring everything together. So I'm trying to abstract away. I know it seems easy already, but dealing with NFTs and all the complexities of Web3, some people are still not very aware of how it all works. So I'm trying to create an abstracted tool that allows them to handle the entire process of event management even more seamlessly. And I think by next week I'll have something I could share. Yeah.
That's fantastic, Manuel. Thank you for sharing. And as Ceci immediately stated, please share the link to the paragraph article. Like, we're super happy to, push through our social media channels and let people be inspired by what you guys are building, right? Because that's what the protocol inherently is meant for you guys to build stuff. So if you build, please share with us, please tag us, let us know in the comments. I don't know, like whatever means necessary to bring our attention to this are totally allowed and actually pretty meaningful. Because we stated this before, but when Ceci and I did an analysis of all the social media channels, we realized the content that really thrives on unlocked channels is the one that is inherently featuring other people's work. So we would really love to do that, right? That's one of our core content pillars that we decided on. Okay, fantastic. Anyone else who wants to share something? I know Will wanted to share something earlier. Maybe now is a good time to do that. Will, my boy, is
Are
still
you
there.
picking on me?
Yes, I'm picking on you.
Oh, what are you picking on me about?
No, didn't you want to share something earlier in a marketing meeting? I thought maybe you want to share here too, or actually share here.
Not yet. Let me get the thread created on Discord first and see what the community sentiment is.
Okay, sounds fair. All right, guys, then that was a very brief call. I think we're good. Julian, if wait, Sissy, sorry, I did not see the yellow hand. Patita. Please go ahead. Thank you for sharing, Ceci.
Oh, I actually had my hand raised earlier, and Ceci kind of touched on what I had in mind, which was I opened up a Discord thread for a proposal, and I basically wanted to call attention to that. So obviously, everyone can get a look at it and share their thoughts and feedback. So that's pretty much it.
Awesome, thank you. Yes, I also saw it this morning, and I shared the Discord link here in the chat for you guys who you might want to look at this right now. Thank you, Dani. Will, what's up?
Yeah, I want to say, Ceci, I read this earlier during the working group marketing call, and I'm really actually impressed by this initial documentation because this feels more like a true collaborative effort to build up the DAO and build up exposure for the DAO and all the great work that we do here rather than taking away from the DAO, right? So yeah, as a voter, I would 100% be in favor of this. And then it also kind of helps us to expand our base footprint. It helps us to expand our Farcaster footprint as well, which we know that's the hottest ticket in town right now is on Farcaster. So yeah, let's go.
It's such a hot ticket, and I feel extremely alone over there, guys. Just so you know,
You're
I'm
not
the only one
alone. You
whipping
see
up the
what I've been doing
forecaster
over there.
system. I need you there. I know
Hey,
I'm your.
Stellar, I'm there. Come on, we interact. How dare you not
Oh,
know
come
about
on!
me?
These 2 times, come on.
And I see Julian sometimes.
Well, Stella,
Julian is always lurking, and then he asks a question randomly to people.
Stella, I can't say why. I can't say why yet because the save the date has not been announced. But let's just
Okay.
say after the 24th of this month, Kingfisher's Media is going to be hyperactive on Farcaster.
Oh, I have a feeling why that is. Okay, that is good to know. That is very good to know, yo. Okay, perfect. Guys, I'm gonna drop off. See you later. And thank you for recording, Ceci. Just send it to me later if you can, and then I will upload it. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Bye,
Ciao
guys.
for now.
Bye, everyone. See you next week.
Bye.